internet is moving slow. But what's going on, brother man? Yes, fellas, welcome to Bala Sport. Yes, yes, welcome, man. John, what's
What's
going
going
on, my guy, man? It's been a while, man. We back.
Yeah, man. I'm great, man. Blessed. Happy to be here, man. It has been a couple, maybe a week or so, maybe two, but busy with life. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. It's all Chelsea, bro. That's a good
All
part.
Chelsea.
It's all
So
Chelsea. Nothing
that's
else.
a
Just
fact.
all Chelsea. It's always a good thing when it's all about Chelsea.
That's a fact, man. You ain't lying. All about the Blues.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What's going on, bro? Seriously, what you think is going on?
Not
What you think
much,
is going
man.
on? Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. What's going on, though, bro? Don't mind
Not
me
much,
today, man. I'm
man.
just hyped, man, because it's Friday.
Yeah. I hear you, man. I was a little hyped myself, man. When I got to work and everything the whole weekend, anyways. But just happy to be here, getting a little chance to hang out with my boy, talk about the Blues, and everything that has happened so far throughout this Club World Cup. And when we were talking at the beginning, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't take it so serious. But if we get past the second round, we should go all the way. And then we've been making so much money, and then signing so many players along the way too. That it's just
Right.
been
That's
it's
a
been an
that's a
interesting.
yeah. So today we're gonna be discussing more about. I mean, we're gonna be talking about the signing and the teams have been deported. Well, I won't call it deported because it sounds like ice up in this bitch. Yeah, but teams going out. Arsenal signing Madueke, of course, the Club World Cup preview and everything else is going to Chelsea and how far we come as a young team and what
Mm-hmm.
we got going on, bro. It's Friday. It's Friday and Sunday's the
Right.
finals, man.
I
Like what?
know. It feels like we were just talking about it. They're like, oh man, I wonder where we're gonna be at. Look at the group and this and that and all this matchups and all this, this giant pot of different, football styles and everything.
Right,
And it turned out to be exactly what we said it was gonna be, man. Incredible, man. It started a little slow, I think, because if you remember the first couple games, it wasn't like I felt like it wasn't a lot of crowd. A lot of people didn't show up, but as the tournament went on, like even
right.
for the game that we were packed. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? And after that, it was just always 50, 55. You know what I'm saying? It was just people coming and showing out, even no matter at the time, even with the heat, bro, because it was like it's been like 90, humidity like 90, just muggy. Whew, and people still showing up. So it's just like,
right.
man, and it's been a great tournament, man. It's
And
been
of
amazing.
course, with all the negative, coming from the European side, and I could just say around the world about, if it's United States is the right place to host the World Cup next season due to the what you just mentioned about the heat and all that. And
Mm-hmm.
now we're in the finals. Now tickets prices is sky high, and I see people still purchasing that shit. I'm looking like,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
something's going on here because I thought it was if Real Madrid lose, the ticket prices might drop. But anyway, nonetheless, man, it's PSG, man. Now we're talking about PSG, the best team in Europe because they won the
Mm,
Champions League.
yep.
Now they're in the Club World Cup finals against what I think that the only team that could actually beat them is us.
Mm-hmm.
Because today it's all about Chelsea Football Club. We should be proud. I know the haters out there gonna talk, say whatever they want to say in the beginning of the season. I mean, the beginning of the tournament, how it's just a Club World Cup, blah blah blah.
Right.
Mostly the teams that's not in it. But before we get there, there was a breaking news. Nani Madueke is going to Arsenal for 50 and plus on. What do you think about that? And
Man, like I even when I heard the news, you remember I texted you and telling you about it, and I'm like we were talking about like he's a good player. I think he's gonna get a chance to play more going to Arsenal, honestly, because there's a lot of competition that has coming into the club throughout the summer. So he's gonna really gonna have to fight for that spot. It's not like it's just gonna be handed to him. So I mean, I just feel like Arsenal just love buying our players, man. It's like they can't go nowhere else. They always want to talk about Chelsea this and that, but they love trying to come over and steal our talent.
take him. But yeah, I mean, in
I
this
mean, they
case
got
though,
Kepa
man,
too. Kepa went and signed for them as well too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of our former players usually go to Arsenal after
Right.
they leave us, and we've seen many players go through that.
Right.
And then they do it vice versa. Arsenal come to Chelsea and they start winning trophies.
That's the difference, though. When they come to
You
us
know,
and win
and that's
trophies,
the difference. You know what I'm
and then
saying?
when they go
So
to Arsenal, the fans are, right now I've seen fans are mad, paying the double the Chelsea pay. And
yeah,
the good thing about this is what is 100% all profit because it's considered
that's no
as
profit.
you know.
That's what I'm
So
saying, man. It's like just more money towards the wallet, and then we already made what, like 100 something, and then we can make even more if we win the freaking final against
right.
PSG.
Yep.
So it's just like pretty much most of the players that we bought already. It's like we just got them for free. We just pretty much recouped all that money back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yep.
the lab free transfer, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So uh, it's it's looking good, man. I like the way it's heading. What are you thinking on this final, man? What are you thinking of PSG, man? Because they look threatful, man. They look good, man. They look good for and forward. They playing well together out there, bro. Like they look like they really want to win this thing, man.
Yeah. PSG is a well organized team. And I think that Luis Enrique is doing an excellent job.
Mhm.
Because going back
Absolutely.
to talking about him, I think a few years ago before we got Pochettino, he was also one of the candidate for the Chelsea job.
Yes.
And from what I heard, from what I read, is that he actually presented his idea, but Taboli want to go a different route as always, which is him and hey, the rest of it that's them. But what he has done for PSG, man, like that's the first thing I gotta talk about is that he's been an incredible job as a head coach to get these people buy-in. We all seen what Usman Dembele has been in Barcelona. Barcelona was not the right fit or whatever not,
Yeah.
but now seeing him play in PSG, bro, is great. And then you had guys like Akimi, then Mendes, bro. This guy's pocketing everybody. What
Yo,
is
serious.
Vinicius? What is Saka? What is Mo Salah? I'm talking about top tier players, So
Hmm.
PSG is playing great together as a team. But dude, I don't want to be too hype, but I know for a fact that if there's any team that could beat PSG, bro, it's Chelsea Football Club because this is a finals. This is not the
Hmm.
group stage. This is not just a quarter final, around the 16 or quarterfinal. This is a finals. Finals is not about how you play; it's about winning the game.
Right. No
You know
one
what I'm saying?
remembers the second place. No one remembers
No
second
one
place.
remember none of that crap. So this is a great opportunity for Chelsea Football Club as we are going through the conference league. Everybody, the beginning, just the conference league. Now everybody want to see us fall, and we won that and we dominate. You know,
Mhm.
and then we come back. It's like before even that, throughout the Premier League season, they're still young. Blah blah blah. Top four, and we here Club World Cup. They're still talking. We going in there in the underdog. If you remember one thing about Chelsea going to every finals as an underdog is what?
Come out of there as winners.
So why not us? We are Chelsea, bro.
I
Yeah.
can see it. I mean, we have a midfield that can go against their midfield. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not having the lab, but I mean, Joao Pedro right now, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely has come in and he's trying to be like, dude, I want to start. Like, I want to be the guy out front. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys got the lab, but I mean, those two bangers, especially that first one, the placement on that was just chef's kiss on that. I mean, that was just beautiful. The second one was just placement and just power, man. But that first goal was what a way to introduce yourself out there. Like, hey, I'm here. This is what I can do for your club. Give me an opportunity during the regular season, and I'm gonna show you what I can do. And sure enough, man, he definitely showed up for sure.
And then going back to speaking about Joao Pedro, we just got him what 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, literally like 2 weeks ago. He traveled here to the U.S. I saw the training videos with him coming into the pitch and was dabbing up everybody and everything, looking a good commodity. Everybody already happy to see him come into the club and everything. And obviously, he knows Cucurella and he knows Robert Sanchez and Casero and all these guys. So it's gotta be like, okay, it's like I'm home type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we definitely are looking really good for a well combative season. I don't think I can really come out and be like, oh, we're gonna win it. Because like everybody then beefed up. Everybody. Any team that had any like missing any kind of piece to make their puzzle work, has gone
Yeah.
out and fixed that problem.
Yo,
You know what
first
I'm
of all,
saying?
man. First of all, let
So,
me to cut you. I got a few. We got a guy, New Rain, man. This is one of the guys I used to play with as a kid. He's one of the guys that I know. New Rain, what's up, brother? He just wrote a comment on it saying that, of course, he must be Arsenal fan. But speaking of this guy, man, he's one of the guys that I know that I play with. He's also a great goalkeeper. Basically, he's an all around player. You know, but
no,
he must be an Arsenal fan. Nobody ain't paying attention. So it's about PSG gonna destroy Chelsea. Man, New Rain, man, go sit somewhere, bro. That head is gonna keep talking though, man. I love you, bro. But
this is
go
it.
ahead.
We're always hating. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a tough one to call. To be honest, I'm not gonna come out and be like, "Yo, we gonna dominate." It's gonna it's gonna be a good game. I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna probably gonna be able to miss it, but man, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a good ass game. I already know, man, because PSG's firing all cylinders. We started a little slow, but then we just caught heat, man, and we just been added.
Right,
Enzo has been great, and oh man, even Palmer coming in and
right.
finally getting his little goal, and
Yeah.
got to see the little goal celebration in America.
Right. And then going back to the whole tournament period before we got here, man, I see a lot of maturity in Chelsea, man, especially the game against Benfica. After 2 hours of delayed, come back and then, give up the penalty kick, the PK, and going through extra time and just, dude, we destroyed them. While we keeping our cool, as a young team. Now, Benfica is well organized. Of course, they got veterans out there, and then
Oh yeah,
coming back to the two Brazilian teams that we play against, Brazilian teams, by the way, shout out to Brazilian team, man. That they actually, I'm gonna start
they showed
watching. No, I'm gonna start watching Brazilian league because of what Club World Cup has presented. This is why the Club World Cup is important because like Flamingo,
out.
we was at the game. Me and you was at the game. We see what happened. We know what we went through with them fans, man. It was all
Yo,
love because it was a great experience. You know, then the Primaries, dude, the whole thing, the whole tournament, we make it look easy, but it wasn't really look easy playing against these guys, especially like
no,
in the round of 16 and then the quarterfinals. But dude, of course, there are a few players we got to talk about. Like you were mentioning about how we matched them, especially in the middle. If Casero is 100%, what do you
yeah,
think? What do you think was gonna happen against PSG, bro? PSG's no joke.
yeah, no, man, that's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough matchup in the middle, man. But like you said, man, Casado's the key. He's the key. Having him out there is what's gonna really set the tempo for us on going forward. You know how he is, running around, being a freaking radar, man, trying to catch wherever the ball goes and try to go after it and go get it. And man, but PSG got a good ball movement too, man. They move the ball quickly. They like to use the outside of the field sometimes, instead of going through the middle. They have a lot of speed in those wings, man. So I mean, it's hard to call, man. So that's gonna come down to who we're gonna put in the wings. I mean, who you want back there? You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Cucurella and Reese? You know what I'm saying? Or you want Malo Gusto out there because he could chase down. He got the speed. But man, I mean, it's a tough one to call, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little excited for this game, man. Well, not a little. I'm a lot excited, honestly. But
Right,
just it's it's one of those games where you're like, hey, man, this could go either way. It could
right,
go either way. But I think if anybody right now can really like stand up to them, I think it's us. Obviously, we made it to the final. I know a lot of people. I've been even reading a lot of the comments. Oh, they had the easiest route. They had the easiest route. They had the easiest route in the tournament before coming here and the conference league, and now they getting an easy route through here. It's like, dude, it's not easy route. We have to still go out there and play. The
still
goal that the referee didn't put the ball in the net for us and like, hey, here's 2 goals starting up. Like, no, we actually had to go out there and still fight for those wins. They were not given to us. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not like they showed us any love, man. We got a fucking red card and this is been yellow cards all over the place. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So we actually have earned our spot to be where we are right now. That we lucked out, I guess, in some certain situations where we could have faced a tougher opponent, I guess people would say, but it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna sit here and complain if it was the other way around and be like, oh, this and that. It's like, no, I'll be like, shit, man. They are. They made it to the final. which is at the end of the day what the mission is when you start a tournament.
Right.
So I don't care what the comments say. At the end of the day, you could say, "Hey, here we are at the end of the summer. A whole month later, we're at the final, facing the European champions."
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And if we win this game, going at it, it won't even mean as much as just winning the Club World Cup. We're talking about making a statement when we go back to Europe. Like, we just beat the European champions. You know what I'm saying? Who went in there and just did damage against Inter.
They
And
did
at the
damage.
final,
They also beat Arsenal.
On,
they beat Liverpool.
Dude, they beat up on everybody. And then you look at the track record before they get to the final here in the Club World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to Real Madrid. I mean, and what they did to freaking Messi and his boys. Like,
right. And they did the same to the Real Madrid.
So
and they just going at it.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So like you were talking about being the maturity is there. And you can see it. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's going to be a tough game. So winning it, bro, it's going to make a statement when we go back to Europe and the Premier League start. We'll start it with a new little World Club patch and the jersey for the next 4 years.
4 years.
And people will be like, oh, look at that. Conference League. They finished fourth. They went to the U.S., came back with the Club World Cup. They beat the European champions in the way doing it. So, like, it's making a statement. So people are going to be like, yo, this Chelsea team is for real. Like, they're going to have to watch out for us in the Champions League because, dude, we're coming, man. I'm not saying we're going to win everything, but we're definitely going to be up there competing. That's a fact.
And then we do got the players, and we got the most important positions in the field, the midfield. You know what I mean? And we haven't even spoke about 2 players, and especially this player right here, Enzo. The way he has changed, the way he has become the player that we thought he is when he was at Benfica. Seen him in the World Cup with Argentina. You know, being the winning the young player of the tournament in the World Cup, and we've seen what he's done. He's top of the assist list, and he's doing it night in and night out. Whether he come off the bench or he start, Enzo has become a player that I'm falling in love with. He played the number 8 role. We are the team to beat PSG, bro. I'm excited about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too carried away, be too hyper, but because we here recording. So, but the excitement is there. I can't wait to watch this game.
Absolutely.
And I know there's gonna be. Of course, PSG is not an easy team because they went through everybody.
They did.
Everybody, bro. We talk about the Bayern Munich, like we mentioned, the Real Madrid, the Inter in the finals. But this is a different type of team they're playing against because Chelsea shows that we are mature enough to compete in this tournament. Because even against the Brazilians, we were the away team. The heat, everything else, Chelsea has showed up. But this is the most important question I gotta ask you, bro. If Chelsea loses, what you think will go wrong for us, and who you think that we are gonna blame for this? It is a silly question.
Not even, man. You know the first person that came to my fucking head? Robert Sanchez. I hate to say it, man, but like we're gonna be solid in the midfield. We're gonna be solid out front, and even our back 4 when it turns into a back 3. You know what I'm saying? It's always, man, I hate to say it, bro, but you know how I feel about Robert Sanchez, man. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody's going to make a mistake, it's going to be him. It's not going to be nobody else, man, honestly. I can't see nobody else making a mistake besides him. I mean,
right.
You know, Chalaba's been playing great. Cole's been playing great. Cucurella's, you know, he's who he is. Crazy ass hair running everywhere. Fucking knocking into people. Yo, I love Cucurella, man. He's great, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So but I mean, if we do lose it, I mean, I'm still proud of them. I'll still be proud of the boys, man. It's been a great journey, man. To even make it to the final, all the money that we made along the way, you know, establishing ourselves. Like, okay, like even like I said earlier, no one's gonna remember second place, but hey, we still gonna walk away with a fat wallet, and now we'll just come back.
And the experience that we get from it.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, and not even just that, we get that taste of that being in the finals taste. Like, man, we won that feeling again. We won that. So, you know, that's going to make us want to come back.
for the Champion
regroup.
League.
Yeah, exactly. Regroup, get ready for the Premier League to start all over again, and do what we have to do, domestically and in the
I,
European competitions as well.
right, I agree with you about Sanchez, because he's totally different from the other end goalkeeper, but I have to go with Enzo Marasca, the head coach.
You think so? You think he's gonna play? He probably. I feel like he might get his tactics wrong, man.
That's my problem with him, bro. I'm not saying this guy is a bad head coach, but I just think he overthinks shit sometimes, bro. Like for
Facts.
me, like imagine this, right? How Joao Pedro has played. This is what I was praying about this. For him to please the way that he had played that last game to qualify for the finals, to make it to the finals, excuse me. Imagine he benching him just because he's a new guy. I like, you know what I'm saying?
I,
Or
I
just
hope, but I mean, you can't. He can't do that. If he does
But that's
that,
what
then
I'm saying.
I
That's
just
gonna
be drunk.
drain. That's
So
gonna drain
you gonna
everybody
start
else.
Jackson?
Delap, yes, Delap. The reason why Delap didn't start last game because the suspension, of course. We
Mm-hmm.
understand that, and the reason, of course, Jackson wasn't there because of the red card is a suspension. This was meant to be for a guy that just was in Brazil, in Rio, somewhere on the beach, sipping a coconut or whatever he was doing on his holiday,
Yeah.
to come out from that retire or that holiday break and come here and go against his boyhood club with all the emotion, a club that basically they introduced him to the world, and a
Yeah.
club that basically told like for us to even look at him going to what I think he went to Watford or something, then went to Brighton, whatever he went, then he
Yeah.
showed up.
Watford.
Then he showed up with an attitude, with a banger goals, and then you decide to just for some freaking reason that you decide to put him in the bench, bro. I will lose it, and I think that that's gonna drain the whole team. Saying that, especially because we got young players,
Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
don't matter what I do, great, because I'm not part of that rotation or I'm a new guy. You're gonna put me in the bench, you know. Enzo Morasco is what I'm worried about. Like you said, also that techniques, he might get it wrong. He probably might try to put Reece James in the middle. I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. Other than
Yeah,
that,
I think he might. You're right. He might start overthinking it and just starts putting extra pieces where they don't belong.
right. That's my only worry because PAG is playing the way PAG is playing. Yes, the players are executing, but it's the guy in the sideline.
Yep.
Luis
Luis
Enrique got
Enrique,
them
man,
playing great,
he's
bro.
amazing, man. And that's the thing. They're going to continue to play the same way they were playing. They're not going to change. Has been
They're not
working
going to
for
change.
them. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to watch the film and try to adjust our team to that. Don't try to outmaneuver them too much. Just adapt your game to fit what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can go against it.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. Now you got me thinking too. Like he probably do some dumb shit like that, and put Reece James in the midfield or some crazy shit. Like,
Right.
come on, man. Nah. But
Now,
I'm hoping it will be Sanchez who makes the fucking mistake and not Maresca, so I can be like, okay, see, that's why you got to get rid of him instead of getting rid of.
either way, we need a new goalkeeper. But
Oh,
up front, if you had to pick the front line for this game, who will you pick?
I will go. Definitely, you got to go with Joao Pedro. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I now I think what is it? Gittins ready to the start too. I think he's ready, right? They went through all his medical and all that stuff and ready to go.
Well, no, he can't because was he play for because Dorman was in there, right? You see, Jimmy Gitter, right? He just got there. I mean, I don't think
Yeah, I think it's
he should be
Gittins,
part of
right?
it. Yeah, he can't because I think because Dorman was there. The reason why Joao Pedro could play because Brighton didn't qualify for the Club World Cup.
That's a fact.
You know,
Yeah,
what about the same
yeah, man.
starting
Definitely
lineup
like
as
that.
we did? What about the same starting lineup as we did in the semifinals? But instead, put Reece James instead of Malagusto, and with a Chris Cuckoo, eh, he has done so. I mean, like he hasn't done anything wrong. You know,
Right.
Casado, Enzo, and Palmer playing the 10. You see, this is what I like about this so far, bro. We are here just talking, but we haven't mentioned Cole Palmer yet. That's a good thing for a team.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Everybody's doing the job. Everybody's doing great. And then what we consider, I think Casado is our best player. But many could say it's Cole Palmer. I get, I'm not gonna
Mm.
argue with that because it's Chelsea. As long as we are We are winning. That's what matters. And we still
Yeah,
haven't
right.
talked about what Cole Palmer is doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And at the back, who will you go with?
Cole, obviously, and I want Chalaba back there, for sure, and definitely give me Cucurella and give me Reece James. I don't want another like that four, and then going into the midfield to like be the other third person and kind of leave the back. Like right now, PSG has too much wheels back there, bro.
Right.
They're runners, man, and I'd rather have the extra man already back there instead of having to chase back to try to catch up the attacker or try to chase after a ball or whatever.
Right.
So I definitely want a solid back four for sure, man. I don't want none of that three right wing back crap, none of that, man. I want a
Gotcha.
straight up 4-3-3, man.
Sound good. Whew. It's gonna be tough, bro. I'm excited. I can't wait. I mean, I wish tomorrow was Sunday. It's just what I'm saying? Just you know, damn. Chelsea's in the finals again. Boy, we here. But moving
I
on to
know,
another
man. It feels like it was
yeah,
yesterday we were just watching.
right.
Yeah, man. It's
But I
crazy.
gotta move on to the mostly the
Just a
transfer
little
right
bit.
now, and I also got there's rumors going on that says AC Milan is interested in Jackson. Should we let Jackson go?
I don't know how I feel about Jackson, man, because I feel like he's still young and he has a lot of room where he can improve and be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I wouldn't put him straight up as that, you know, the tip of the spear. You know what I'm saying? I'll put him in the side. I'll put him as a winger, coming in as a winger. I feel like that would worked out better for him too when he was playing out in Spain before coming over here and joining us. And that was the position that he was playing at and was working for him.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like any other player, just like Madueke, man. I think if the right price comes around, you know how this team is. You know what I'm saying? If the right price comes, the terms are there, and
Right.
Jackson feels like he'll probably get more playing time. He probably might be like, "Yo, I'm out," especially after all the competition that just came in. Like, the same thing applies to him. And he saw what he did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of even when the games when he saw Jao Pedro score, the lab was scoring. And it's like, yeah, he's scoring all, but it's like you made more mistakes, and you just kind of feel like it's a constant thing with him. So,
Mhm.
but I think that's when his age comes in. He's still a young player, still trying to learn the game, and manage his emotions out in the pitch. So, but I feel like if the right price comes in, they'll probably get rid of him, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if he stays. I don't hate the guy. I think he's a decent player. Sometimes he overthinks things. He made a couple mistakes during the World Cup where he could have, passed the ball to a goal and, he kicked the ball too far away or he was just selfish on the shot. I mean, you saw Cole Palmer's reaction,
Right.
so those kind of moments like that was what define if like, hey, should we deserve to keep him even if the right money comes? So well, you look at moments like that, you're like, well, maybe the decision is okay to let him go because when we need him to step up in those moments where we need a goal or show maturity, choosing to be selfish and think about your own performance instead of
Sorry
thinking
about
about
that.
the whole team itself. So, like I said, if the right price comes, he'll be gone. And remember, we were just talking about like the Trevor Chalaba one, Napoli, talking
Yeah, I was
about
gonna
it.
ask you that. Yeah.
I'm like, man, no way. He got what, like another 3 years left in the contract. I don't think he wants to go
Right.
because if he wanted to leave, he could have just freaking stayed at Crystal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And they were willing to make room for him over there, and they loved him over there. So I don't think he wants to go anywhere. The player itself, and I don't think we should let him go. Man, he's solid, bro. My man he's
Yeah.
great. I love me some Trevor Chalaba, man.
Same here. But with the Jackson situation, mate, like you talk about the instant that happened with Cole Palmer, the reaction. You know what's the
Mm-hmm.
crazy thing is though? All freaking season, bro, I wanted Jackson to take shots instead of just trying to pass the ball. Then the one moment you were supposed to pass the goddamn ball, you
That's
decided to take the shot.
exactly, and that's what we were talking about. The maturity comes in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like, I get it. You feel like you're in this big stage moment. You feel like you have to prove yourself. You're seeing everybody else is coming in to challenge your position, coming in and scoring and showing out, whether they're scoring or they're assisting or they're just being in the right place at the right time to be able to help the team score. That gets in the young player's mind. Like, man, I got to go out here and show that I can also score. but also it's like, man, pass the ball, man. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, man, moments like that is what really defines whether you're gonna stay here or not. And then the money comes and they're like, well, let them go.
Right. You know, I got to bring this up. I was talking to a ex coach last night. He told me that used to start Jackson with Joel Pedro, so Jackson could put pressure because he's good at putting pressure. He got stamina for days because that's what you need. He's a
Mm-hmm.
Real Madrid fan. He see what Real Madrid didn't do right with Vinicius and Pape wasn't putting so much pressure on PSG when it was especially the third goal. Man, it started from the goalkeeper to all the way down to scoring the goal. He said you need somebody that's gonna put that pressure. Do
Mm-hmm.
you? What do you think about that?
That'll
Would you?
be, I'll be nice to see that two up front. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, we had that before, when used to play Drogba and Anelka up there. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, that would be. I'll be interested to see that. I'll be interested to see that. Just to see how they'll gel together out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jackson pressuring the ball the whole time. You got Pedro right behind them. One mistake, Cole Palmer gets that ball, man. It's over.
Woo!
So
Imagine that.
got Casado and Enzo just back there, just sweeping, making sure nobody comes back here. Enzo gets the ball, give it to Cole
Right.
Palmer. Let's keep running. So we could.
Oh,
That's the thing with so many talent, so many people we have signed, man. We could go so many different, formations now.
right. With the players that we getting and everything else. But let's say if Jackson gets sold and we need another attacking player. I know Estevao is coming from Brazil, young kid, but he's still 18. This is a Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
He never played in the Premier League before. Different league. We all know what happened.
Yeah.
What you think about Chelsea going for one more attacking player and which is available right now, which Arsenal was looking at, but they decided to go for Mari Weke,
Yeah. Who
Rodrigo,
you got in mind?
Rodrigo
Rodrigo. Yeah,
from
that's
Madrid.
what I was thinking. Yeah, let's go rescue him from Real Madrid. He's great, man. He's a young player. He's proven too.
Right.
Proven, been there, won it, know what it feels like, and can come in and bring some maturity to the team too. And like, hey man, I know what it feels like. I know, and some of the players in the club knows what it feels like too. So I would that'll be dope, bro. I would love to
Right.
see
I see
Rodrigo in a
yo,
blue
man. I see
jersey.
yo.
What
That's a
are you
smile I
kidding
want
me?
to see right there. Hell
And
yeah.
I'm sure he probably
You
would
know
love
what I
to
mean?
come and just go ahead.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chelsea win this Club World Cup, won a Conference League, make it top four. Enzo Maresca is gonna be woo, man. As much as I disagree with him all season and some of the things that he done, but it's like, imagine that, bro. You qualified top four, which wasn't that expected to happen.
Yeah, man. I feel the same way. There's some of his in some situations.
You all right?
I don't know, lost the feed there.
Now you good, you good. You come back. Yeah, here we go. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's funny because we are coming to the end. Bro, man, what is your last take on this whole thing, this Club World Cup finals before we get out of here? Give me your last word, bro. Like, if you have to deliver a message to Chelsea,
Mm,
like Drummer will, like, what would you
I
give
think
to the
I
Chelsea
think
players?
so
That was
honestly, I
funny.
would
This is
just
good.
say, man, go out there, play for the badge. You know what I'm saying? Show that you're not just a young team that just made it here. You earned being here. You deserve to be here, and show all the pundits that we're not just our talk, and bring another trophy back home, man. And we'll love to add another one to the case, and there's
Right.
more to come. So get that taste of what it feels like to win another final, and keep it going, man, and keep it going, and start the season strong, and let's finish it strong as well.
Well, sir, bro, man, I can't add anything else to that, bro, man. Yes, guys, man. Thank you guys for watching Bala Sport, man. John, it's always a pleasure for you to be here, man. Chelsea up, man.
You
Sunday at 3 p.m. You already know Chelsea versus European top team, PSG. Let's go, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for being here.